layout of a work area can really impact an organization, especially with regards to the amount of distance employees have to move in between operations. Layouts that are poorly designed often result in wasted movement and transportation. They can also cause a great deal of fatigue in employees, which eventually leads to the overburdening of operators or equipment, which is otherwise known as MURI. As such, minimizing the distance an employee or equipment needs to travel can be of great benefit to an organization. The distance move measurement measures and tracks the waste of movement and transportation, especially when moving work in progress between processes. While moving from a functional-based layout to a process-based layout will help reduce movement, you first need to be able to see movement. Measurements can be taken before and after modifications are made so that improvements in data are regularly documented. One very powerful tool that can be used to document distance moved is a spaghetti diagram. A spaghetti diagram is a tool used to track the amount of movement or distance traveled by a worker or materials. You can then use a spaghetti diagram to analyze what you tracked and improve your flow. As a tool that is used in the analysis of process flows, a spaghetti diagram reveals redundancy in processes and helps users identify various forms of waste. Measurements with a spaghetti diagram can be very simple or more detailed if need be. People can be observed carrying out their daily tasks and completing activities within a process. The path that they travel is mapped out on a floor plan. Keep in mind that your floor plan does not have to be an identical match to the real floor plan. If you are not able to use measuring wheels, CAD, or other more precise measurements, a simple sketch of the area showing appropriate distances will get you started. Once this is done, each movement is recorded in a spaghetti noodle-like manner with separate lines for each movement. As noted earlier, for more accurate measurements, you can ask staff to where pedometers or tools like a measuring wheel can be used. You should record the distance traveled, steps taken, and the amount of time for each movement. All of these can be used as measurements to improve on. For example, lowering the number of steps an employee takes, less time or less distance. And that's it. Distance traveled. A very brief introduction to one measurement you can track as part of your just-in-time program. Rest assured that as you reduce the distance traveled in a process throughout your organization, you will see more efficient, flexible, and reliable processes that will make your customers happy across the board. You'll also find much happier employees too. We'll see you in the next module.